Hi everyone, good to have you in class today. This is A Plus Academic Resource Center, where we take online tutorials for undergraduates and senior secondary students. My name is Chinedu. Good to have you here. All right, quickly, annuity. Now, when we say annuity, what is annuity? Well, annuity, in a layman term, is a series of equal payments made at equal interval. Okay, series of equal payments. The payment is equal, made at a series of interval. Okay. Now, under annuity, we have two types of annuity. We have annuity due and the ordinary annuity. Now, annuity due is when this equal payment is made at the beginning of the period of time. The beginning of the period of time, e.g., payment of rent, payment of insurance premium. Okay, these are made at the beginning of the period. There's annuity due. Then ordinary annuity now is the series of payments made at the end of the period, at the end of every period. Okay, e.g., payment of mortgage, payment of this installment of a hire purchase. Okay, these are payments made at the end of every period. Now, there are situations where you can have annuity, the interest of annuity compounded more than once in a year, and situations where you can have that interest just once in a year. For instance, a monthly payment, okay, monthly payments attract monthly interest. Okay, these are, let's say, okay, monthly is 12 times in a year, 12 times in a year. Then when it is annually, it's once in a year. Okay, so when it is once in a year, we have A equal to M bracket. This is the formula now. When it is made once in a year, okay, N minus 1 all over R. Okay, when interest is made, or when there's a compound of interest just once in a year, you use this formula. Okay, then when it is more than once in a year, maybe monthly, quarterly, weekly, or thereabout, there's another formula for that. We have, now under annuity, remember I told you we have annuity due, and we have ordinary annuity. Annuity due is when this equal payment is made at the beginning of the period, while this one is at the end of the period. Now, at the beginning of the period, we have A equal to, now, at the beginning of the period, this can also be, let's look for the compound value now. When we say compound value or future value, we are saying the total amount at the end of the period, when the contract or the investment is over. What is the compound value? The total amount, the future value of the whole annuity. That's what we are trying to find out here. So the future value now for annuity due, we have A equal to M open bracket 1 plus I N plus 1, okay, minus 1 close bracket all over I. I'm going to give us what all these letters, what they stand for. Okay, now under compound value again, or future value for ordinary annuity is A equal to M open brackets 1 plus I N, okay, minus 1 close brackets all over I. Okay, this one is for annuity due. Annuity due. This one is for ordinary annuity. Okay, this one is for ordinary annuity. Annuity due, ordinary annuity. Okay, now this one is when interest is compounded once in a year. You can use it to solve for any of them once in a year. While this one is when it is more than once in a year, then this first one is for annuity due. The second one is for ordinary annuity. Okay, the second one is for ordinary annuity. This first one is for annuity due. Now, let me just give us the formula for all of them so that we just go straight in solving one or two problems. Now, for present value, when we say present value of annuity, present value, okay, present value of annuity. present value. We are saying what is the present value of all the annuities at the end of the period. What is the present value for all annuity compounded? What's the present value now of such annuity compounded, which is supposed to end at a particular period of time? So we are trying to find out what's the present value of such annuity. And the formula is given as, let me wipe this off. The formula is given as P equal to M, okay, 1 minus, open brackets, 1 minus I raised to the power of n all over I. Okay, this is the formula for present value of future annuity. Okay, all right. So I'll wipe this off so that I'll give us. Okay, let me use this part. So now A, now you can call A compound value of future value. Okay, compound value. Okay, then M stands for equal amount. Okay, M stands for equal amount. Then R is equal to the rates of interest in what percentage. Okay, then N is equal to the number of time. Okay, number of time interest is compounded. Okay, then we have T equal to number of times in years. Okay, then we have I, which is equal to the rate of interest. That one will give us R over N. This R over N will give us I. Then we have the big N, which is equal to number of times. Okay, which will give us where is it? N times T. Okay, this N times T, number of times, give us N times T. Okay, A is for compound value, B, M is for equal amount, R is for rate of interest in percentage, number of times interest is compounded. Okay, number of times in years, that's T. Then I is rate of interest, which will give us R over N. Then N, the big N now, number of times, okay, which is small n times T. These are the meaning of the parameters of the alphabet you see on the formulas. So we'll go straight away to solve 1 or 2 questions to see how the formulas are being used. Okay, so this, you can call this number of periods. Let's look at this number of periods. Okay, number of periods. Okay, I'll wipe this off so that we can solve the question. I'm going to post the question on the screen so that you can see them. I'm still going to post them on the comment section of our Facebook page so that you can have access to them as well. I have 3 questions here. Let's see if we can solve the 3 of them, or if we can't, I'll solve maybe number 1 and number 2. Then you solve the 3rd one. Okay, or let's see how it goes. Okay, number 1 here says Mr. Musa pays the sum of 5,000 naira to his retirement savings account. Okay, lest I forget. Retirement savings account, that is pension contribution, is also at the end of the period. Okay, it's at the end of the period. That is an ordinary annuity, not annuity due. Ordinary annuity. Okay, to his through the National Pension Commission, which earns 12% compound interest monthly. What is the future amount of his savings after 5 years? Okay, now first of all, you identify this is ordinary annuity. So what is the compound? What is the future amount or compound value? That's what they're asking us to find out here. And I gave us the formula for compound amount for ordinary annuity. Ordinary annuity. Please take note, try to differentiate between the 2 of them. Okay, solution. We're going to have A equal to M open bracket, okay, open bracket, 1 plus I, n minus 1 all over I, okay? Yeah, these are formula for ordinary annuity, for compound value, okay? All right, so our A here is what we're looking for, okay? Our M here is what? 5,000. Our I here is equal to R over N, which is equal to, our rate here is 12%. 12% will give us 0.12, okay? All over N here, number of times monthly, that's 12. 12 times in a year, monthly, okay? Then, what else are we looking for? N, small n. Our small n here is 12. T here is 5 years. Okay, that is 5 years. Okay, so our big N would be N times T, which is equal to small n 12 times T here is 5, which is equal to 60. So this here will give us 0.1. Okay, all right. Now let's impute, substitute them. We have A is equal to M, which is 5,000. Okay, open brackets, 1 plus R, I, sorry, 0.1, okay? Then raised to power N, where is our N? 60 minus 1, all over I is what? 0.1, okay? Then A is equal to 5,000, open brackets, 1 plus this will give us 1.1, raised to power 60 minus 1, all over 0.1, okay? So A is equal to 5,000, open brackets, 1.1 raised to power 60, okay? 1.1 raised to power, sorry, 1.1 raised to the power of 60 will give us 304.48 minus 1, okay? Minus 1 all over 0.1, which is equal to, which is equal to 5,000, okay? 304.48 minus 1 will give us, 304.48 minus 1, 303.48, divide by 0.1, divide by 0.1 will give us, okay, let me use this part. Let me write it up here, okay? So A will now be equal to 5,000 times 294.48. Okay, A is now equal to 294.48 times 5,000, which is 1,472,400. So this is our answer. Okay, so quickly, let's go over to the second one. The second one says, a life insurance policy attracts a premium of 27,000, which is paid at the beginning of every year. This one is annuity due, okay? If the premium earns interest of 12% annually, what is the worth of the assurance after 2 years? So you're going to solve this one on your own. This is, I'm giving you a clue now. This is annuity due, okay? So use the formula for compound value for annuity due. So let's go over to the third one. Okay? So the third one says, what is the present value of an annuity, 5,000 per month for 6 years, deposited in an account that pays 16% compounded quarterly? Quarterly is 4 times in a year. Okay, we have P equal to 1 minus 1 plus I raised to power minus n all over all over I. Okay, so now let's get our parameters. M is what? 5,000. T is 6 years. Okay. R is 16%, which is equal to 0.16. Then N is 4 times. Quarterly is 4 times. Then I is equal to R over N, which is equal to 0.16 all over 4. Okay. Let's see. 0.16 divided by 4, which is 0.04. Then we have big N, which is equal to NT, which is equal to small n, 4, times T, 6. Sorry. Which is equal to 4 times 6 is 24. Okay? So now let's substitute. We have P equal to 5,000. Okay, open brackets, 1 minus, open bracket, 1 plus I. Where is our I? 0.04. 0.04, okay? Raised to the power of minus n, which is 24. Okay? All over I is 0.04, okay? So P is equal to 5,000, okay? Open brackets, 1 minus 1 plus 0.04 give us 1.04, okay? Raised to power minus 24, close brackets, all over 0.04. Then 5,000, open brackets, okay, 1 minus, let's solve for this, 1.04 raised to the power of minus 24 give us 0.3901 all over 0.04. Okay, let me clean off this part. So we have P is equal to 5,000, okay, open brackets, 1 minus 0.3901, which is equal to 0.6099 all over 0.04, which is equal to 5,000, open brackets, 0.6099 divided by 0.04, which is 15.2475. Multiply by 5,000, we have 76,237.5. This is the answer. This is the present value. Okay, so that's it. So out of the 3 questions, I've solved number 1 and number 3. So you try number 2 yourself, and let's see how well you have understood it. All right, I'm going to stop here. Thank you for subscribing. Please, if you haven't done so, subscribe, like, comment. If there's anything you don't understand, use the comment section. I'll be more than glad to answer you. Share to your friends. Invite people to be part of what we're doing. If actually you're getting value, share so that other people can see what we're doing. Comment, like, and subscribe. Okay? Thank you for your time. See you in the next class.